In front of you, on your anvils, is a cloth. Go ahead and lift that up. That is a ball bearing of high-carbon chromium steel. Your challenge is to take that ball bearing and turn it into a fully functional weapon.
Holy crap, I've never worked with this before.
The blades themselves must fall into the following size parameters. The length of the blade, not including the tang, must be between 9 and 13 inches. And the overall length of the blade will not exceed 22 inches. Just to push you even further, you must also include a hollow grind. A hollow grind is the concave grind running just below the blade's cutting edge, reducing the weight of the blade while keeping it razor sharp. You will have 3 hours to forge your blades. Your time starts now.
I'm gonna have to make a knife out of this ball bearing. I've never did that before. Usually my blade steel, it's all square and pre-cut, so obviously it's gonna be a challenge.
These are 2.5-inch diameter ball bearings. It's gonna take a while for those to heat up.
I have my profile forged in. It's getting hot in here. So now I have to head to the grinder and start removing some of the scale. The one thing I'm really keeping track of is trying to keep my edge thickness consistent. Things can get all woogity, and I'm looking to avoid the woogity.
I've never hollow ground before. I understand how it works. I've seen people do it, but I've never done it myself. And I start seeing stress fractures. What the hell am I gonna do? They're small though. I got enough length. I'll just grind them out.
He does have time to recover.
Oh, definitely.
No doubt about it.
Definitely does.
You know, I have some room to play with. I can grind those out and go back to getting that hollow in there.
Adam is forging out a gigantic knife. And I can't help but laugh a little bit. It's just a huge knife.
Wow.
That's a beast over there. Good God.
I hope that Adam measures that blade.
Well, 13 was the maximum, so we'll see.
I did a couple measurements for the blade.
And I believe that concern about Adam's blade was accurate.
The moment I see my blade is over specifications, had to come up quick on my feet to figure something out.
He still has time to correct his mistake.
Yeah, but here's the question. Which end is he cutting on?
I already had my point on the front and spent all this time on this tang, and now I gotta cut it off.
That blade still looks huge.
He didn't chop off the tip at all.
Remember, we need a finished blade. We didn't say we need a finished handle.
When you start destructive testing, the blade is more important than the tang right now, and holding its edge is where it counts.
15 minutes! You have 15 minutes remaining!
After my edges are cleaned up, I realized that I've got some stress cracks. So there's 10 minutes left, and I don't want to put any more stress on it, worried that it's going to crack even worse. So I'm done.
Max's blade is sitting on his anvil.
Sitting on the anvil with over 8 minutes left.
So is there anything that Maxon could be doing right now?
Absolutely.
If I start doing anything else to it, I'm going to have to finish that part, too, so.
I want to rip this table into pieces.
I wish I could be this casual with $10,000.
Exactly.
Yeah, could you use another hour or two?
Another hour, yeah.
2.5 minutes left, and these guys are standing around chit-chatting.
A beer would be really nice right now.
Yes, it would.
Adam hasn't even quenched his blade yet.
The most crucial part of this blade is the quench. If it cracks, it's failed.
Come on, guys. Focus. Let's finish this up.
It was do or die.
And the pressure goes up a notch.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gentlemen, your forge time is complete.
It's the most cardio I've done in a long time. I need some whiskey on the rocks.
Well, gentlemen, now I'm going to ask you to turn your blades over for the judges to examine. Mareko, please present your weapon.
I like the grind. It's nice and even. A little bit of a slight twist. And we do have a crack that goes all the way through.
Well, nice hollow grind. I mean, on a blade this thick, you could have pushed that further up, but I understand the time constraints.
I was really rushing to do that because I'd never done a hollow grind before.
Oh, okay.
Jamie, it's your turn.
Well, Jamie, that's beautiful. I mean, I love the hollow grind. Feels good, even on the upsweep. This belly that you added to it and the point over there, you'll definitely be able to thrust with this.
There's a small line on here, and I can't tell if it's a crack or not. It doesn't go all the way through, but it's pretty visible on one side.
All right, Maxon.
I like the shape. Grinds look good. I like you left a bunch of heft in it, especially for chopping. A little bit of a wiggle on the top edge here.
I've never used ball bearings. I think I just let it cool too much.
Well, you do have several fractures in the blade. Sure, it probably was from hammering on that steel when it was cold.
I think it was the power hammer that did it.
All right, Adam.
Watching you move the metal in the beginning, it was impressive. You kept the temperature up, you kept working on it. I actually don't see any flaws in your blade. So let's see, the length. So the specifications were?
The length of the blade, not including the tang, must be between 9 and 13 inches.
Unfortunately, your blade is about 18 inches long.
Oh. Which is actually not the correct grind. A convex grind goes like that, which is what you have. Concave is the hollow.
Adam, your blade missed the length. It did not have a hollow grind. You did not make the cut.
Adam, you were doing a great job moving that steel. I was really impressed.
Thank you.
But those are just two things we couldn't overlook, so we had to cut you.
Understandable.
Adam, please surrender your weapon. Thank you.
Thank you. Towards the end, I kind of lost concentration, and that's what ultimately sent me home. If I had a little more time, I could have fixed those mistakes and probably had a winning blade.